This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final part of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Let's Play. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're ending everything tonight. So let's get this thing done and over with. Now, as tradition would have it, the final boss requires Sonic to be in his super state, something they've been doing since Sonic Adventure. No, I should say Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But, you know, Super Sonic is still exclusive to the final boss only. There's no way we can play him in regular stages, which is sad. But anyway, in addition to having just Super Sonic, we have Super Shadow from Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog, and making his debut, Super Silver. Although he pretty much behaves exactly like normal Silver. I mean, we're still grabbing shit with psychokinesis and lunging it at, you know, enemies. But anyway, the boss fight itself is actually really not that hard at all. You are in constant control of all of, you know, Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, and you can press Y to switch between them at any time. And you're usually only doing that when you want to keep your ring count above a certain number. So when your ring count gets low, hit the Y button, switch to another character. But in order to damage Solarz for the first part of this boss fight, we need to break off the armor pieces that are on his arms and around his chest. Now at first, you may notice that when you're attacking with certain characters, nothing's happening. With Sonic, his main method of attack is ramming into Solarz with his face. Shadow uses multiple Chaos Spears at once, and Silver, well, like I mentioned earlier, just relies on a psychokinesis to grab the meteorites that are being flung by the time rifts that are surrounding Solaris. For the first part, you can only damage Solaris with Silver. Once you throw enough rocks at Solaris, a piece of the armor will break off. After that, I believe it's Shadow, and then after that, it's Sonic's turn. Once all the armor pieces are broken out of Solaris, you can damage him with anybody at that point. Actually, a good method of finding out who can attack Solaris at the given moment is whatever character starts directly talking to Solaris when you switch to them is the character that can damage him at that moment. So, you know, you hit the Y button twice when you begin the fight, Silver will begin to say something to Solaris. That's your cue to start damaging him with him. After that, see, now that all the armor pieces are broken, now we can hurt Solaris with anybody. So I'm going to stick with Sonic because, well, the game is called Sonic the Hedgehog. I think we should beat him with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not a very satisfying method of attack, I gotta be honest here. It doesn't even sound very threatening.
Is it over? No, it's not over yet. I guess it's not gonna be that easy.
Okay, this is it. The final part of the Solaris boss fight. And ladies and gentlemen, accompanying it is probably one of the best final boss themes ever in Sonic history. This is Solaris Phase 2. And I'm probably beating a dead horse by the time I'm getting to this. But I love this track so much. It is such an awesome musical piece for a final battle. The battle itself is still pathetically easy though. So for the battle itself, well, it's not much different, to be perfectly honest. Solaris is just a bit more aggressive. That's about it. You can still hurt Solaris with anybody at any point. Well, what you have to do is that you have to wait until Solaris shoots one of his lasers. Because if you try to attack him when he's not shooting one, it won't do anything. You won't damage his core. So the moment Solaris fires a laser, you know, charge it to the core with Sonic's face, use Shadow's Chaos Spear, or try and lunge rocks with Silver. Personally, I think it's the easiest to hit Solaris with Shadow. I'm just using Sonic as much as I can until the ring count gets low enough. Because yes, even though you are in your super form, you can get hurt by Solaris' attacks. Whether it's the laser beam or the rocks that the timers are throwing at you, you will lose 10 rings each time you get hurt, so be careful of that. And I'm not kidding though, I believe Solaris is the easiest to hit with Shadow because Shadow doesn't require to get in point blank range in order to hit the core, nor does he have to rely on psychokinesis to grab rocks. You know, Shadow knows what to do, he knows how to do it right. Just shoot a projectile of your own while Solaris is shooting his laser, and you will take him down with no problem whatsoever. Unfortunately, you can't use Shadow forever because your ring count is constantly going down like it always has in super states. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to switch out to Silver soon, which I can't stand because I can barely hit Solaris with Silver because of the fucking physics engine. And now Super Silver has Like I said before, I don't think Super Silver is that much different from his regular form. You hold down the R trigger to emit the psychokinesis barrier, and whatever rocks fall into those circles there, you'll catch with your psychokinesis. At that point, it's just a matter of you holding down, pressing the X button to throw them at the core. But there's so many rocks being thrown at you at one time. Look at all the rocks that are being thrown at me from the time rifts. Even if you grab enough to throw at the core, all it takes is one single meteorite to intercept it, and the entire colony will explode. It is so goddamn annoying to hit Solaris with Silver in this fight. And remember when I said that you can only hurt Solaris while it's firing its laser at you? That means that what's going to happen as well when you're Silver is that when you're throwing the rocks at Solaris, the laser is going to intercept the colony of rocks. This boss battle is not for Silver. This is Sonic and Shadow specifically. More Shadow than Sonic, but I kind of like ending this fight with Sonic because, again, he's Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. It's his game, well, his name is on the game anyway, so he should be the one to end this fight. In terms of the controls, though, and I really should have gotten to this earlier, but, I really can't compare it to anything else. You hold left, you can go right, you can go up, and you can go down. You use the attacks of each Hedgehog with the R trigger. You hold down the R trigger to use Sonic Supercharge. You hold down the R trigger with Shadow to charge up the Chaos Spirit, then you hit X to launch it. And with Silver, like I mentioned earlier, you just hold down the R trigger to emit your Psychokinesis. Now, one thing that I just noticed, that I just discovered actually while I was doing some test playthroughs for this boss fight, is that you can accelerate each Hedgehog by holding down the A button. It's kind of like accelerating a hang glider with Shadow the Hedgehog sections. Yeah, you can move faster by pressing down the A button to get a short boost of speed. And you never run out of energy for doing it. You can do it as many times as you want. I find that makes this boss battle tremendously easier, because if you keep, mashing the boost button, you'll never get hurt by Solaris' laser. Yeah, it's way too slow to catch up with these guys, so you'll never have to worry about that. And of course, sometimes Solaris would like to lose his fucking mind, and instead of just shooting one laser, he decides to go fucking insane like this and shoot like 10,000 lasers at once. Jesus Christ. And again, this is why I think Shadow's the best option, because you don't have to get anywhere near Solaris' core in order to do any damage. But unfortunately, the ring count is getting lower, so let's attempt to hit him with Silver. Only one more hit to go. And I don't think I'm gonna... No, I'm not going to. I'm not getting anywhere with this. Oh, look, what the hell? Was he supposed to shoot his laser there? I don't know. Oh, for fuck. Silver sucks at this fight. Don't use Silver. There, I said it. Don't use Silver. I'm just waiting for the ring count to get low enough so Sonic has enough time to recharge his rings. Yeah, you can't immediately switch to Sonic as many times as you want. But it doesn't matter at this point, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for you to die, Solaris. Booyah! What an anticlimactic death. And that is the end of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. We did it! That's the final boss of the game. There's no more gameplay after this, and with an S rank, there's no better way to end it.
Did you destroy it?
No. That is the true Solaris.
Look, Elise. This is Solaris, the flame of hope.
It's so beautiful.
When the flame has grown large enough, our world will change. Solaris will allow us to control time and move through history. People will be able to rectify past mistakes and avoid bitter fate.
Paradoxes? What the fuck is this shit?
Yes, Elise. We'll both be able to see your mother once again.
It's a very greasy face.
This is where everything began. Who knew such a tiny flame could bring such devastation? If we put out this flame, Solaris will never exist. And then we'll never have to worry about the flames of disaster, right? But our encounter... You and I will never meet. It will never have happened. To tell the truth, I don't care what happens to the world.
You crazy bitch!
Elise, just smile.
Miss Elise? It felt like someone was calling me. I'm sure it's just the wind. Of course. But it felt so familiar somehow.
And that, my friends, is the end of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Let's Play. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm not going to full out say I had fun making it, because no, this game is not fun at all. But reading all your comments, reading all your responses, and I really like that you guys liked a bit of my editing, the jokes that I did with the video footage and stuff like that. I'm really glad that you guys stuck out to the end and enjoyed the hell out of this LP. Even though this game's been through, this LP's been through hell and back with constant delays, incredibly wonky upload schedule, and it got tiring for me, to be perfectly honest. But it doesn't matter anymore. It's over. And even though I do want to eventually show off the DLC for this, more specifically the Team Attack Amigo and the multiplayer options, I just want to stop right now. the single player for right now is more enough. So whenever I get to catching up with the multiplayer videos, you know, I still got to upload multiplayer for New Super Mario Brothers Wii, Mortal Kombat 2011, and you know, the multiplayer stuff for this game. I'm gonna upload those all together at once. So when I finally get to that, that's when you're gonna see all the extra shit. But anyway, since this game is finally over, you probably guys want to hear my final thoughts on everything. And you know what? I got my final thoughts, but I'm gonna wait until I do the re-review for it in Month of Sonic 3, which I'm working on right now, actually. Well, I'm kind of working on it right now. I'm doing other videos before I decide to do that, but I'm going to tear this game a new asshole. And I'm going to make sure I do it right, because like I said, it'll be the end-all be-all review of that game for me anyway. So my final opinions and thoughts will be on that one. So that said, ladies and gentlemen, since this is the end of the LP, we're going to resume Genma Animusha with Matt as soon as I get to editing up and uploading more pieces of that, which shouldn't take me very long at all, because that is a live Let's Play and not a post-commentary one. We're going back to the live Let's Play format, ladies and gentlemen. So with that said, I hope you guys look forward to Genma Animusha. I'm Johnny, I'm 1/3 of the Super Gamer Brothers, and you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching, and take care.
I remember memories from a long, long time ago. I can hear you calling me to never let you go. As the sun shines down on me, I hold the key to give. Take hold of the destiny I may give you life. Can you stay forevermore? Or are you gonna leave for me? No matter what it takes for me, I'll find you. Just to be with you one more time. A smile will find my way, my love. You've taught me that life can be revived with a smiling face. The meaning of my destiny can be changed for your love. I can rule the world, my love. Can't you see that we can all survive? If you'll be by my side, the world will be a better place for us all. Ever since I met you, I want you by my side. Should I go on my way now? Let you go for a ride. If I ever worry, then I will run to you. You gave me your everything, and my Stay close to me, my love. You've taught me that life can be revived with the smiling face. The meaning of my destiny can be changed for your love. I can rule the world, my love. Can you see that we can all survive? If you'll be by my side, the world will be a better place for us all. I will make my way, my love. I know I will never be the same. Sharing of my life, destiny will never be for your love. You know I will rule the world, my love. Memories of you, my heart will feel. Trusting in your love, peace will come to you and me and the world. Peace will
That's a nice song, isn't it? I really do like that song. The only problem is it's about Princess Elise talking about her feelings towards Sonic, and fuck that. No, I'm making it about Amy talking about her feelings for Sonic because it makes so much more sense that way, and it makes it less squicky.
Come on, light the fuse, he's a rocket and he's ready to go. Cause now the countdown has started and he's ready to blow. He's got the dope sounds bumping and his stereo. Go fast, putting on a show. Don't wanna get yourself together, there's no time to rest. And if you put the time in, he'll put you to the test. He's like